Effectively managing heat stress can make the world of a difference to your dairy cows and your bottom line. No, shade alone isn't sufficient to effectively mitigate heat stress. While it is easy to implement and generally quite cheap, and it does protect your cows from direct UV radiation, it cannot effectively mitigate the negative impact of heat stress, and you do need to look at combining it with other cooling strategies. One thing to remember is that not all shade is good shade. You need to pay close attention to the material used, the orientation of that shade structure, and the height, because you can actually end up trapping heat under that shade structure. Prioritize methods that cool the cow down. The first and most simple one is to provide ample, cool and clean drinking water. You can then look at the use of direct cooling methods, so wetting your cows with sprinklers or soakers to promote evaporative cooling. Implementing fans with this is also very effective, so having fans kick in when a THI exceeds 68. And then we can also look at indirect cooling methods. For example, high pressure misters or evaporative cooling pads, where we actually cool the air before we blow it over the dairy cow. It's important to implement these in the housing, but in pasture-based systems, to actually provide this type of cooling in the holding area before and after milking. From a management perspective, handle your animals in the cool hours of the day. Milk animals in the cool hours of the day and optimize your milking process. And then, where possible, try and reduce walking distance for your animals, particularly your top producers. And something that's actually always important, always handle your animals in a very calm, low stress manner. So firstly, we want to promote feed intake. Push feed up regularly, feed in the cool hours of the day, use palatants as well. Those can all help promote feed intake. Next, we want to focus on optimizing the diet. So here we need to look at increasing the energy density of the diet, providing high quality protein sources that are well balanced in amino acids. And we also need to look at the fiber content. Not only do you want to meet your animals' energy demands, but you need to maintain rumen health. So ensure that there's enough highly digestible roughage to support good rumen function and also guard against salting of the ration. Don't feed hot silage. A heat-stressed cow will not consume silage that is heating, and if you incorporate hot silage into the ration, you're also actually going to increase the temperature of the final ration. For future harvests, consider using silage inoculants, using specific strains such as Lactobacillus buchneri and Hilgardii to improve the aerobic stability of your silages and avoid heating. Then focus on micronutrition. Increase the delivery of key vitamins and minerals. So when we're discussing minerals, you want to increase the delivery of potassium, sodium, which can be lost due to increased urination. You also want to provide minerals like zinc, manganese, copper, and selenium to improve hoof health, immunity of your dairy cows, and also manage oxidative stress, which is stress at a cellular level. Vitamins are also crucial. Vitamins like niacin can actually help keep cows cool, and then vitamins A, E, and C also play a role in managing those antioxidant defenses. Lastly, of course, one must always consider feed additives. Remember, a little preparation goes a long way in beating the heat. Join us for our next video, in which we will discuss the long-term benefits of investing in heat stress management.